Welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome back. So I got home and realized I forgot to do this. The book is in my classroom. Hey, it was the first day of preschool, so that is probably why. But the book we are reading is Rosie Goes to Preschool by Karen Katz. This is a good book to read with your child. Yeah, if it's their first time going to school, right? It's a little scary. They might be a little scared. Remember to show them how to use a book. Tracking with the print. Tracking the print with your finger. Sorry. They know where the cover is, the back is. And they know to turn one page at a time. They need to know all those skills in order to be able to read. So this book basically walks through a day in preschool. So, hi, my name's Rosie is like the first page. So, there's not really much you can do with that page besides ask, so what was her name? I mean, that's what I did. I guess, what does she want, right? She wants you to go with her to preschool. So the first page, the teacher's saying hi, right? And they're putting their stuff in their cubbies. So it's a good time to label the teacher. If you want to go more in depth, what does the teacher do? Label the cubbies, right? Things that they're gonna do. So label those. You could read the page the second time you read through, right? We're looking for recall questions or prediction questions. So it could be like, who is Rosie talking to? Where did Rosie put her things? And then to relate it to them, like, what would you put in your cubby? Right, then there's a page of them sitting together on, the carpet. So it's a good time to be like, where are they? The carpet. Label that. Always, what do they do? Because I think it reads like they read a book, saying hello, different things. So you can say, what do they do? Relate to them, what's your favorite thing to do when you're sitting on the carpet? Then there's a picture of them just playing. I might have those backwards. They might play and then go. Sorry, I left the book at home. I think they actually do play and then go to the carpet. So there's different, the play page just has different areas. So label the different toys, right? And you can talk about which one is Rosie at, right? And then you can say which one is your favorite. Then music, yeah. Then there's a book, and I'm sorry, these might be out of order. So there's a page of them going to recess. So I mean, you're getting the process, right? Label the equipment, label or whatever the kids are doing. Read the page and be like, what is Rosie doing, right? And then third time reading it, what do you like to do at recess? There's a picture of snack time, right? Label the food. The first time, second time, what is Rosie eating? Third time, what's your favorite thing to have for snack? There's nap time. So again, label the mats, the pillows. This page, Rosie's talking about how she doesn't want a nap. So it'll be like, but does Rosie want a nap? So they have to remember. And then relate to him. Do you have nap time at school? Because our preschool, we don't. Yeah, and then there's music. There's a music page with a Mr. Garcia where he's playing the guitar, so you could label that and then be like, so what are they doing? They're singing. And then what's your favorite songs to sing? There's a page where they say goodbye to dad. Sorry, at the beginning, I forgot that. So you could label parent, right? Who is Rosie saying goodbye to? It's her dad. And then how do you like to say goodbye to dad? Sorry, jumping back. after the music movement, I believe there is a page where they're like, oh, back to the carpet time, we have time for one more book. So you could label the book. And then what's your favorite? Do you like story time, right? Related to them. Does Rosie like story time? And then parents come back. So yeah, label who came back. They like that question because then they can label the parents. Was Rosie happy? Yes. Do you like it when mom and dad come back? Yes. So after the playground page, there is actually a page where they're sitting. There's 3 friends making clay, and she's talking about each of them are making. So you could label the clay. They're going to say Play-Doh. Close enough. And then you can say, what is Rosie making? And then what do you like to make out of Play-Doh? So those are all, I think that is all the pages. Thank you for dealing with my scatterbrainness. I know, I tried to rent it from Libby so I could go through the pages again. But it was on, I would have to put it on hold. But luckily I just read it today, so I feel like I got most of the pages. But that is Rosie Goes to Preschool. It's a really good book, yeah, for getting kids excited about school, because pretty much everything in that book, yeah, we do at preschool. So if you like this, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it, especially maybe with those parents that you know have kids going off to preschool. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because what if you got better to do on a Monday, Wednesday, or Saturday, right? Don't forget that notification button, right? Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays are my days, so don't miss a video. And I'd love to hear from you. If you've read this book, if it helps your child, I'd love to hear. And any other comments. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.